welcome back to the Director of Football Non-League to Legend, episode 27. I should know this, I just recorded episode 26 like 15-20 minutes ago. Last two games of the season, and we won the league. Barnsley lost to Bradford, and we won the league with, I think it was 3 games to go. I was going to bring you back for the last game because I thought that was going to be the game where we'd win the league, not knowing that Barnsley were playing the day before, I think it was. Or might have been, yeah, it was like 2 games ago. We won the league, so we also got our budgets. I have fiddled with them a little bit. Oh no. We were fine up until he decided to start throwing money at people. They gave us 2 million in transfer budgets and 95 grand. It was 94,000 in wages. We had 60 grand left over, and he's offered contracts to everybody. Liam Shepherd keeps refusing to sign a contract. He's now up to 7k because everyone else is getting new contracts. He won't sign his, but he keeps getting his wage increase. So he was at 4,100. Then Rawson got a 6 grand wage, so he went up to 6 grand. And then George Williams got a 7 grand wage, so now he's up at 7 grand. So he's just been offering contracts to so many people. We do only need to shift was 1,100. Yeah, we have hemorrhaged money. We are so much money is falling out of the club now. But like I said, we are champions of League One, even though we were predicted to finish, 23rd? It's up to 20th now. But we are champions of League One, and my reputation is 45%. Yeah, 45%. Still studying for my Continental B license. So this game, don't really care, to be honest. I'm going to just continue playing the lads we have been playing. Jake Vokins played horrendously badly in, I think it was 2 games ago. So he's just not playing. Mills, I didn't really want him to get a new contract, but he's been given a contract, so I can't really complain too much. I think he took a wage cut, and he's on backup now, but it's fine. Other than him, I've brought Cozy Peak up, but he hasn't played yet, because I don't really have. I'm going to play a couple of players that didn't get many games. Actually, I'm going to let the assistant do it. They don't care. Might just bring in a couple of players that haven't played, like the backup goalkeeper Borg. Might give him a game. Even I was looking at that other third keeper we got, and yeah, he's horrendous. I was looking at him again. I haven't really paid much attention to him until he played some under 23s game and got absolutely shit on. Coyle, 12th of the season. We've also we've set records. So we've the equal most points we've ever had in a single season, and the most wins ever for Forest Green Rovers. So really, I'm a genius. This is going much better than I expected. I thought this was going to be a very difficult season, but we've just walked it. Attacking football seems to be the way to go. Three players attacking the goalkeeper, but I was kind of hoping that Williams wouldn't get a new contract because I wasn't really intending on using him next year, because Isaac Edwards has been fantastic. And since his injury, we've been in a little bit of difficulties. I would love to get Big Harry back for next season, but knowing the director of football, probably not going to happen. But he has gone out and tried to sign some insane amount of players. And we've also scored 106 goals this season. We're the only team to be in triple figures. And there is no way anyone else is going to get there. Bristol Rovers have 87. I think Bristol Rovers are the next highest with 87. So they'd need to score 13 goals between today and the final game of the season, which I can't see happening. I didn't even actually go through the results that you missed, but we'll do that in a second after this game. I was just too excited that we won the league. We've been in relatively good form, so I'm not, I think our last game was 4-3 or 4-2, but yeah, it's just playing the same way we've been playing all season. Basically, I'm rather excited that we won the league. So, yeah, Liam Shepherd, he's been the most annoying player because everyone else was accepting their contracts and he was just like, no, not having any of it, and then just turns around and keeps getting a wage increase, and it's rather annoying. Because if he does decide to sign a new contract, then it's going to be the highest paid player, or he's going to be our highest paid player basically. But he's been for some reason he's been looking in Luxembourg at players on non-contracts. Have been coming up a good bit, but I'm hoping that he finds somebody, because a lot of our players, like even in the scout reports, they're coming up and it's like, oh, this player will be good for National League. It's like, yes, we're going to be in the Championship next season. Having a good National League player is not really good for us. Big Harry! Yes, it's been ages since he scored. I think Big Harry would be really good if Stoke were to train him to be a target man. Because, like, I know his stats aren't, like his finishing is 3, but his heading's only 10, but his jumping reach is 17. And if somebody was to train him to be a target man up front, I think he'd be a good player. Because, well, he'd be good for lower leagues, but he is the backbone of our defence this season. Marabus, yeah. Played well, still room for improvement. What we will do is we will have a look at the schedule, because that is important. So since the last game we beat Peterborough 2-1, easy enough game. Beat Fleetwood 2-1, grand. Then we lost to Rotherham. This game, it was such a close game that there's no way it should have been 1-0 to them. It should have just been 0-0. This is the game where Jake Vokins played horrendously badly. Against Doncaster, 4-2. Isaac Pearce missed the penalty, scored a goal, and still only got a 6.2. So as you can imagine, that was slightly frustrating. But then again, our other striker, Ashley Barnes-Seal, is just not scoring. No. What's his name? Ashley Seal, but what's his first name? Benny? Whatever. He's not scored at all. Like, at all, since he joined. No competitive goals. That Chinese striker did get a work permit, but only to play under 23s. But I think his contract is up anyway. So unless the director of football offers him stupid money, I think it has to be like $9,000 or near $9,000, he's not going to get a work permit to play for the first team. So we might be looking at a new striker again. How is that a goal kick? Williams. Oh. Yeah, the Chinese striker that we brought in and we've been paying $4,100 a week to has finally got a work permit to play for under 23s only. Cannot play for the main team. And the lads need to get a little bit creative because, it's not looking we're just, we're a little bit at the minute. We're not doing all the things we should be doing. Yeah, we're going to change our to George Williams not playing. Let's put Saka on his side and bring Billy King on, who will probably still be playing with us next season when we get up to the championship, depending on whether I'm still here or not, because there's been media reports of me getting a new job, but as of yet I haven't been offered anything, so I'm not thinking about it too much. I still have a year left on the deal with Forest Green, but we'll have a look as well at the transfers that the director of football's done now. I'm going to bring on Cozy Peak for... Yeah, I'm going to bring on for Rawson. What does he actually do? He's a centre back. Stopper. Oh yeah, I'm training to be a cover, so he can be a teacher. Yeah, be cover. Do cover. Comes on for his debut against Walsall, who are, 16th, but they're safe. It's going to go down to the last day of the season between who's going to get relegated. So Doncaster down to Bolton can still get relegated. So that's quite a large variety of teams that can still get relegated. Full time 2-1, easy as. Well done, lads. Big Harry. Oh, Big Harry. Yeah, I'll show you the transfers, because I think there's one or two players that he's the director of football's after. So Rotherham and Bristol Rovers are after securing playoffs as well. Barnsley did that in the last game. So it could be Barnsley or Rotherham get automatic promotion in the last day of the season. It's probably going to be Barnsley, because 3 points better goal difference. Can't see it happen. Can't see them dropping out. I really could have done with Pedder coming back, but he's been sat playing for Havant and Waterlooville when we've really been in need of central midfielders. But yeah, he tried signing a Polish striker on a free on a end of his contract, but instead he decided to stay with Slask Vorklaw, who played him 7 times this season. Ex-Watford. I actually didn't even look at his history. So he spent most of his career in England, but he just didn't want to come to us. So I offered him 2,300, and he's on 2,300 now. Okay, fair enough. Actually, we did get a scout report for our new right back for next season, and he's trash. But I don't know if those are because he's already joined. But National League, this is the issue I'm having. We're picking up National League players. So what I'll do is it's a week until we play. Look at that. We could finish with 97 points, which would be delightful. And what we'll do is I'll bring you back when the next game starts against Bradford. So top of the league. We won the league. Nobody expected it. What is going on, guys? So this is part 2 of the Walsall game that we just played. We should have Bradford now. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit record. So, Kerr's decided to stand up. And now he's smelling my light. Kerr, get away from the light. Looks a bit like a superhero. Come here, just sit in my lap. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I never hit record. So the footage for that doesn't exist. Unfortunately, the fact we lost 4-1 does exist, which is quite unfortunate. It was terrible. The lads pretty much went away on holidays. So, made no difference. We still won the league. Barnsley still got promoted, even though they lost. Poor Peterborough went down, but Bolton went down like I thought they would. So we're going to do just, instead of waiting until the next episode to do the season review, would you stop going at my lights? Instead of waiting until the next episode to do the season review, we're just going to do it now. We're going to look at some of the transfers that Director of Football is doing. He's bringing in centre-back Grant Hicks from Bournemouth, who is set to be released according to the thing that popped up. Same with George Armstrong, centre-back from Arsenal. Tottenham's left back, set to be released, so he's coming in. You already knew about Dennis Ross, the very, very poor right back we're bringing in, and you already knew about the midfielder Sanga. So we are going to have a look at who played the most games, who was most goals, most assists, best player, who we think is going to be the player of the season. I will come back when all the, awards get awarded. But for now, we're just going to look at this. Unsurprisingly, Isaac Pearce, 49 starts, 4 sub-appearances, Bulka with 48. That's kind of expected because they were basically our only goalkeeper and our only striker for the majority of the season. Fran Ross and Conor Kirby, Trey Coyle, Harry Souter, pretty much what would be expected. They did play quite a lot of football. Isaac Pearce had to be the top scorer, 18 goals. I'm a little disappointed he didn't score more, but 18 goals is good for a striker who supposedly isn't even good enough for League One. He's good for most National League sides and has the potential to be a League One striker. So hopefully we get a striker next season, because he definitely won't be good enough. Isaac Edwards, supposedly he's only going to be good enough to be a League One winger, which we're going into the Championship next season. Conor Kirby on loan and Trey Coyle did quite good with 12 and 14, and the only other player to get above 10 is Saka, so that's not bad. James with 11 assists is quite good. Conor Kirby with 10. George Williams, a little underwhelming this season, got 9, but most man of the matches. Big Ari, how could anyone have thought any differently? Big Ari, 5 assists or 5 player of the matches. He was fantastic all season. Without him, we would have been fucked. Highest value players that we actually own: George Williams, fair enough. Jake Vokins, who played 12 he played 12 games and scored twice. Quite good. Best average rating, Isaac Edwards. He was fantastic this year, to be fair. The guy was an absolute beast. He played 5 games last season, scored 3 goals. This season, 32 and 13 with 7 cup games and 1 goal. He's been outstanding. Jake Vokins, 7.16 as well. Conor Kirby with a 7.15. For a while, Conor Kirby was our top scorer. So Conor Kirby, Isaac Edwards and Isaac Pearce were on form this year for goals. And like I said, we have had a lot of people getting new contracts. James, I think, is definitely gone. Liam Shepherd is more or less completely gone. I think he's going to end up going to Hibs probably. Paul Digby didn't really play, so he's gone. McGinley's going to be gone. I can't imagine Edvin Borg is going to get offered a contract. And I don't think any of the loan signings are going to be extended or brought back. So it's not the worst. To be fair, getting rid of Shepherd, it's not something I'm really looking forward to. But at the same time, for $7,000, he's not is not really good enough. Then again, George Williams, $7,000. I'd probably look to sell him, but because like this season he wasn't great, but last season, like, he's really good in League Two. He was very good in League Two. To be fair, he did play a lot of the season. When he did play, he was playing as an attacking midfielder, which it says he's more than capable of doing. And I did play him as a trequartista because his stats are good for it. Or sorry, his attributes are good for it. But I kind of prefer Isaac Edwards as the right winger. But to be fair, he's still a really good player, so I have no issue with him. Finance-wise, like I said, plenty of money. We are hemorrhaging money, though. That is the big issue. We have gotten... I'm going to go to inbox. We did get 27,840 for winning the league. So hopefully next season we can do better. When we get into the championship, hopefully we'll be, pushing for... I'd like mid-table. Mid-table would be nice. But I don't know. Like, Isaac Pearce was joint 6th. Ooh. I didn't know that. But 108. Was it 108 goals we ended up scoring in the league? Oh my god. So many buttons I have to press. Yeah, we scored 108 goals. So, like, that's by far and away the best. The closest to us was Bristol Rovers with 92. We did, however, concede a buttload, but we had the best goal difference, so can't really complain about that. So what I'll do is I'll jump ahead until the awards are given out, bring you back for that so we can see. But if you want to leave a comment down below to let me know who you think is going to be given the best player, best transfer. So I'll just bring up the history. Which one of these players do you think is going to be best transfer? I actually don't think... Let's see, anybody who came in. If there's going to be somebody who gets it, it's going to have to be Illis Chair, because he's the only one that came in on an actual transfer. And our best young player. But I'll bring you back if there's any awards handed out, like League One Player of the Year, because there's a couple of our players are up for that. So I'll bring you back in just a second. So I just thought I'd bring you back to let you know that Liam Shepherd has signed a new contract. $2,000 a week less than he was getting. So that's a cheeky bit of business. I was pretty sure he was gone. And I don't think... No. Fantastic. He's not got a contract. It's not in his contract that he matches. That is a cheeky bit of business by the director of football. He is not going to match the highest earner. Brilliant. $2,000 saved. Woohoo! Just thought I'd let you know, because I did not expect that. I was just plodding along. There were only 2 days since you were here last. We are hemorrhaging money. Oh my god. The club's going to be in debt soon. We are still okay financially. Am I still at 45? Yeah. But yeah. Fair enough. $2,000 wage cut instead of going off to play in Scotland. Anyway, like I said, I'll bring you back when the other things, when the awards are done, when the awards are ready. So, back in a second. Okay, so now we're back with the end of season awards and who best 11s and the such and whatnot. There isn't a whole heap of surprises, I suppose, in who makes it into the overall best 11. Bulk as the goalkeeper. It's fair enough. Mills and Shepherd as our fullbacks, or in our case, wingbacks. Big Ari and Rawson, Kirby and James. The only thing I would say is Billy King. I know it's the overall best 11, but part of me thinks that Saka played really well this season, good enough that he might have jumped ahead of him. Coyle and Williams, Pierce, yeah. For this season, yeah, Saka and Edwards. Yeah, they're the big changes for here. Overall, let's see. George Williams, 131 games since the game started. If you go back to last season, Abika. Max Ted. Sanchez. Isn't he playing for... He's playing for Notts County. He's on loan from Brighton. 23-year-old Spaniard. What the fuck is Archibald? Playing for Inverness. Oh, he was on loan with us. Ah. See, I never checked this out. Who the fuck is Morris? Ben Morris. Oh, okay. Dale Grubb. Gone now. Yeah. So, with Dean Richards is only on the bench. Bakatui. Oh, how's Bakatui getting on? A Bill Ricky. 21 games, 5 goals. Not bad. Better than I was expecting. Carl Winchester hasn't managed to acquire himself a club. Unfortunate. In the season, Isaac Edwards. Not really surprised by that. 34%. Conor Kirby with 28, and James, who I'm pretty sure he's not going to signing a new contract. Although he does have the possibility of an extension to his contract, so maybe the director of football will do that. Young player of the season, Isaac Edwards, obviously, his fans player of the season. Billy King got goal of the season in November against Rotherham. Let's see what this James was playing at right back. So this must have been when Shepherd was out injured. So let's see. Kirby to King. Oh, I remember this goal. I remember watching that and going, it's pretty good. It was good, but okay. Top goal scorer, Isaac Pearce. Highest average rating, Isaac Edwards. The Isaac connection. James had the most assists. Best pass completion was Conor Kirby with 84. Big Ari with the most man of the matches. And our naughty boy was James with 10 yellow cards. I'm actually kind of surprised because normally my players would get, I think in my beta stream save, Karim Rakik had 34 yellow cards in one season. So, but he was playing as a ball playing defender, so maybe that's why. Most red cards, Ferran Rawson, Dean Richards, Jake Fokins. I'm surprised there's only 3 people got red cards. Season review, dreams come true, defied expectations. Match of the season was our 3-2 win against Sunderland. Moment to forget, was the last game of the season. 98% full average attendance. That is quite good. We only used 28 players. Dynamics, yeah, everything's good. The dressing room atmosphere went down because of our poor results towards the end of the season. Let's see what our plans for next season are. A lot of people are unhappy already. Yeah, we avoid relegate. The lads think I'm being too ambitious in avoiding relegation. Still setting an unachievable target. Okay, so they're really expecting us to get relegated. I'm untouchable, obviously, because we're doing fantastically. The board are delighted with club finances when we're 500,000 debt. But okay. That's fine. Most injuries, Liam Shepherd with 9. That is crazy. Boadu, to be fair, he damaged his spine, so that's to be expected. But Liam Shepherd missed 18%, Boadu 24%. But again, a 3-month injury with a damaged spine. He's still not even back yet. He's still out. He's only out for 6 more days. Who missed the least? Okay, but a bunch of players, but Borg, well, he's still out now. Picked up his first injury of the season. Obica, nobody cares. I think, yeah, the lad's kind of 4 weeks. And he's after getting a new half star, because he was originally 3.5 with a potential of 4. So now he's a 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Oh yeah, Charlton and Luton are still in their playoff. What I did forget to mention in the last part of it is Liverpool won the league, and they won it with 5 or 6 games left to go. So well done, Liverpool. Well done. Bobby Firmino, 18 goals for the season. Not bad. Gabriel Jesus for isn't he on loan at Tottenham? Yeah, he's on loan at Tottenham. But he did quite well for himself. How did Harry Kane get on? Only got 15 goals. I was having a look at the jobs to see what was going on, because I saw Chelsea sacked Didier Deschamps, but Man City are without a manager as well. So they sacked Pep for finishing 2nd in the league, which that's a bit oof. That's a bit whoa. And Chelsea sacked, I'm pretty sure it was Didier Deschamps. Yeah, they sacked, or Sarri resigned. He's no manager of Italy. Didier sacked. So but Bayern might be without their manager soon, because he is looking at going to Man City. So there's nothing, like, I don't see any reason why I'd leave right now anyway. Depending on how the summer goes, maybe I'll be looking for a new job. But to be fair, we have wrong one. Promoted via winning the league. I am quite happy with that. Let's see how we can get on. 19th in the championship. That's not bad. I will take that. 19th in the championship. Didn't go down to the last day of the season. I am happy. We're going to be duking it out with these lads next season, along with Fulham, Palace and Swansea. So and we got Southampton as a new affiliate, so that means our Arsenal affiliation is gone, which is a little bit annoying, because we had a good few Arsenal players this season. But yeah, a couple of players coming in for next season, probably not going to be first team players. Dennis Ross probably going to come in as a backup now, seeing as how Shepherd took a pay cut to stay at the club, and Sanga playing in, what was it, league? He was playing in League 1 this season, ish, sort of, kind of playing in League 1. He'll probably go out on loan, depending on how the squad is. But yeah, so what we'll do is I'll bring you back for the start of next season, and this is going up Tuesday, so the start of the season will be up on Thursday. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a fantastic season. I think the fact we won League 1 on our first attempt, I think it deserves a like. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a like, because we won the league with Forest Green Rovers. We won League 1 with Forest Green Rovers. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a like. Please leave a comment, subscribe, tell everyone about the videos, because I am having a lot of fun with this save. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!